This is live test number 2. I don't know if I'm streaming off the same video. Would be cool if I am. Then anyone who popped in earlier can pop in again. Let me see. Okay, I'm actually streaming, and it looks like it's coming up upside down. Oh, it finally adjusted. All right, so anyone just popping out, this video is I'm offering psychic readings. And let me see here. I'm going to edit the actual title. Hello, viewer. Hello, watcher. I'm going to edit the title just to be more precise. Here we go. Let's see here. Just bear with me for a moment. Okay. Here we go. All right. So here we go. And let's just edit this a little bit. All right. So in the description below, you're going to see everything. You're going to see my PayPal information. You're going to pretty much get an idea of what this is going to entail. I'm also monitoring the video, so anyone that's commenting now, go right ahead with your question. Um, I donations are welcome. Feel free to send donations. Let me see here. Let me also see here. Let me edit this. Yeah, I do. I do accept donations. And not only that, but I will be providing readings. So I guess we can do this like if you donate, I'll do your reading first. The more you donate, I can even do your reading off camera. We can do it privately. We can schedule a session. We can discuss that. So you should have my contact info. I do have a phone number listed in the description. That's my Google Voice number. You can go ahead and just send a text. If you send a text with your YouTube username and you send a payment via PayPal, I can pencil you in for a private reading. But this is really just a test. I just want to kind of gauge my audience, so to speak, get to know you guys, and answer questions that you guys have. All right, let's see here. Let's go over to my channel. Let's go to this video in particular. I'm doing this all on a desktop, so I can actually interact with you guys. So let's see here. So, all right. So I went ahead and just threw something in the comment section. So feel free to say anything at all, any questions that you may have. And I'll go ahead and provide intuitive insight. So I see I have one viewer. Feel free to pop in the comment section what kind of reading you would like. If you have a specific question, I can pretty much read any area of life, love, career, friendships, and sometimes the message that comes through is the message that needs to be heard. So you might ask me about one thing, and then we'll end up talking about something else. I also won't release super details. I'll just do my best, but you can also see the cards as well, so you'll be able to see what I'm seeing, and it'll be an experience for us both. So feel free at any given time, anytime, to go ahead and ask your question. Also, guys, you know what? I'm gonna make a super sweet deal. If you subscribe and you share this video, I will give you a reading. I'll give you a 3-card spread. That's all you have to do. Give it a thumbs up. Actually, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. Or just not even. You don't even have to share. You can just give me a thumbs up, and you give me you subscribe. You've got me. I'm sold. I will give you a reading. You've got it for sure. That's all I need. Just a thumbs up and and subscribe. One of these and subscribe. And you know what? If you feel like donating, go right ahead. I don't mind that either. But if you do, if you come to like this content, and you want to support me, I think you know how. So it's all I need. I can hear crickets outside. It's kind of relaxing. Yeah. I'm thinking I might have to put some music on in the background um, for the ambience. Better yet, why not? Let's do that. Let's get something. I have a tune that I really love. It's by this, I forget their name. Here, let me pull that out. Let me pull these guys out. It's gonna really. Let's see here. It's called Shaman's Dream, and it's by like one of the performers is I think his name is Gordon. Just found it. Let's see. Huh. Let me see if I find it. Just to kind of drown out the noise in the background. Let's see here. Thank you, no viewer, one viewer that I see there. Thank you for being with me. Again, if you comment, leave a comment. I'll be able to see it, and I'll be able to see what you want a reading about. So feel free. Let me see this. This might do it. Actually, no. Oh, you know what? I think I found it. I think I found the tune. Yeah, it's called Shaman's Dance. Oh, this is the one. I love this tune. And I got super excited for a moment there. Two viewers, hello, welcome. Feel free to put a comment in if you have a question. Feel free to ask. I'll give you some. I'll give you a reading. All I ask for right now is just a thumbs up and subscribe. It doesn't get any better than that. That's all I ask. For your efforts, I will reward you. All right, so let's see here. That's all I need. Yes. Hello there. Hello, Bonita. Go ahead and fire off with your question. Just remember. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and answer that. Let me just get this tune going. All right, here we go. And I can hear myself on my other. Okay, we got an echoing thing going on. Hold on. Let me fix that. But thank you, thank you. Let's go ahead. Let's get to it. Let's not delay. Let's actually answer your question. Let me turn down the volume down on this right here. And I'm going to answer your question in like 2 seconds. And now let me turn this up. There we go. Now we get a little tune going. Okay, so yes, you like to subscribe. Thank you so much. Fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead, Bonita, and shuffle your cards right now. Thank you. You are the first person to interact with me. I'm so happy. Uh, you would think I may have foresaw this. All right, so here we go. Let's find out. Will Bonita find love in 2020? Wow, a card actually flew out. Oh, this is good. This is very good. This is your first card. Okay, we're going to elaborate on this. That card was excited to jump out. That is a very good sign. I'm going to elaborate a little bit more about the card's energy, and let's see. Let's see if any other cards are going to jump out of the deck and they're going to want to interact with you. Let's see here. Okay, so here we go. Let's do a three. Oh my God, you are finding love. You're definitely finding love. Yes, that's happening for sure. Okay, so the cards are indicating that your ability to love and to just find someone new is just going to be based on your ability to kind of be playful, to just play, be a little childlike with the new energies that are going to be coming into your life. You are going to meet an individual who may seem a bit serious, but because you're going to be playful with them, you'll break the ice, you'll break the layers, and the love will start growing from a small place, which is very healthy. Because if it's big in the beginning, it can. Let me see. I got here bad status. Let me see. What's that mean? Hopefully you can still see me. Let me see on my side what that looks like. It says bad stream status. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So I see the little circle thing moving around. All right, let's see. Hopefully we can get that fixed. Okay, it looks like we're back on. Um, it looks like this love that you're going to develop in the next. It's coming up soon. This is going to probably come sooner than you think, probably sooner than the new year. But it really shows here that you've got a good. This person's going to be very good to communicate with. Um, Communication is going to be the foundation of this relationship, and what that means is you'll be very open with this person. They'll be very open with you. It'll be a very tender love. Like, they're going to be very hands-on, very affectionate. They're going to really, you're going to feel very appreciated. You know, this is almost like a love that some people dream of, where their lover is truly infatuated with them. Um, and let's see here. The future card right here usually indicates that there might be a time in the relationship where you're going to have more questions than answers. You're going to be kind of wondering, okay, I'm noticing a change in this relationship. It's just this card is telling you, when that happens, just go with the flow, trust the process, that it's going to be fine. And since you're the first, I'm going to actually pull three more cards just to elaborate a little bit more. Okay, the next cards I pulled just kind of stressed. They're just showing that this person is human. It's not going to be love on the clouds entirely. They're going to have their good and their bad, and it's just going to emotionally challenge you just a little bit. These things happen. Let's see here. Okay. Wow, it's all right. All right. So I pulled a little bit more. Okay. So this stuff might be talking about the holidays, and even preceding the holidays. So it looks like your new relationship might actually get the attention of possibly an ex or a family member, someone who's a bit attached. They're gonna reach out to you, and they might be very opinionated. I just tell you to kind of just be reserved in your responding to this person, because they don't need to influence your relationship. They don't need to judge it. Just keep that in mind when you do start this new relationship. And just, I highly recommend you just keep your eye on the prize, nurture the relationship, and everything will be fine. And that's your reading, Bonita. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I hope you're excited. You definitely have love coming in your life very soon, sooner than you think. And I hope to get more viewers. If you have any other questions, any other areas, feel free to ask, because I'm so grateful that you liked and you subscribed and all that. Okay, I see the faces. What are the faces about? Let me see. Go ahead and ask. The cards are right here. They're right in front of me. Yeah, and just to talk a little bit more about what I see, I just see that sometimes the things that are worth having, there are challenges that come with it. That's all. But it's just a test for you to keep it. But go ahead, go ahead. Ask the question. What's the question? Yes. Okay. That person. So you want to know more about that person? Yeah, they came up in your reading. Yes. It looks like they're stepping in, but they're going to be releasing the emotional aspect. It's, it's talking about them accepting the indifferences and kind of going their way in life. But yeah, I do see this is a good ending. This is not a bad ending. This is not like you're cut dry and left hung. It's just kind of like emotionally they're removing themselves from the picture. Let's see here. We hold on, I got a little message here. Got a little message saying no data. Hold on, I'm wondering if it's still streaming. And Monita, thank you for being patient with me. The status of my live is changing. It's going from no streaming. Let me see. They're not in the picture right now. Oh, I see. Yeah, they will. They'll step in. But it looks like you're going to be you're going to be on higher grounds. It looks like it usually means that you are doing better in life than they are. And I don't. It's not like I like saying that about an ex, but it does show in your reading that their picture will not be the same as your picture when they do come in. Like you're gonna have things that they don't have. Like you'll have that good relationship. So, but it looks like they're gonna handle it maturely. Thank you so much again. They're very egotistical. I see. Well, this is a humbling experience for them. And also, you deserve love and happiness as well, regardless of anyone's ego or take on a matter. But I do encourage you to be strong because usually the deepest relationships that we can develop, sometimes outside sources will challenge them. They're going to put their opinions on the matter, and they are also they sometimes people think like they know better than we do, and they share their input when really they don't have to. My pleasure. Please come on back. I greatly appreciate you being the pioneer, the brave one, the first person. And I'm typing back to you. There we go. This is nifty. This is the first live stream. I hope to get more people. Please tell your friends, tell your family, send them along. Anyone that you feel could use a little guidance right now or needs some intuitive insight, send them along. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's what I hope for. Yeah, this is going to be probably the first video on the channel. And feel free to go back to it and review the reading. It is here. I may spread this out a little bit more. Spread this out. There we go. So now Now I guess I wait for a second viewer. You know, it's weird. On my side here, it shows the video is like buffering. But if you can see me and you can hear me, that's all that matters. Let's see here. Let me go back to the video. Let me read. It says no data. Okay, I can actually see it on my side. On my side of things. Alright, that's good. Let me see if I have any features here. Let's test some things out. Hello, new viewer. Feel free to ask a question right in the comment section, but please, before you do, all you have to do is uh, like and subscribe. That's all I ask for, and go ahead and pop your question. That's my way of expressing gratitude. Alright, let's decline. There we go. Coming in, gonna have to put my phone on mute. So, yeah, I have one viewer. Feel free to say hi in the comment section. Make your presence known. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle these cards. Let's shuffle away. Can't pick it up. Let's see here. And again, I want to thank Bonita for liking and subscribing. Thank you so much. I think it foreshadows good things to come. Thank you again. I can't express my gratitude. Alright, let's see here. Cards are shuffled, and I'm ready. Ready for my next viewer. And remember, guys, you can book a private session with me. You can just send $5 right on over via PayPal. My PayPal information is in the description down below. Feel free to send $5, and I'll go ahead and perform your reading privately tonight. You can call my Google number as soon as you all you have to do You send your payment via PayPal. Just type in your first name, put in your YouTube username, and in the description, PayPal allows you to put something in the description. Just put your phone number so that when you call me with that phone number, I know it's you, and we can go ahead and conduct a private reading. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Also, with the private reading, I have different cards that I use. So depending on what you're asking for, if you're asking about love, or if you're asking about your career or a project that you've been working on, or maybe a relationship in your home or in your family, will depend on what cards I'm going to use. I do have a separate deck aside for love. I have another deck that I use just for general questions. That would be this one. And I have a deck that I use in case you have something in the future that's coming up, maybe a court date, surgery, something, like something that's been concerning you. Uh, I can give you clarity using that deck. But I also would like to mention that, guys, I'm not responsible for what you do with these answers that I provide you. I guess this is my disclaimer. This, whatever you intend on doing after getting these readings, you are responsible for your actions completely. And if you guys love readings, we can say this is purely entertainment. But if you ask me, hey, is my husband cheating on me or something along those lines, if you really want those answers, just be responsible with those answers. I don't want to see anyone on the news, so be very responsible with the answers that you receive, and also I recommend find critical evidence. Just don't do things just based on words or hearsay. Can you hear me now? I'm testing the audio settings here. Okay, and to any new viewers, feel free to go ahead, like, subscribe, comment if you want to. But once you like and you subscribe, go ahead and pop your question in, and we'll dive right into it. Okay? Can you hear the music? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear the music? That's why I said give me a thumbs up. Hello there, new viewer. Just feel free to like, subscribe, and type in your question, and we'll begin your reading. I normally do charge, and I will start charging at some point. But I say take advantage of this offer. I'll give you a reading for just a like and a subscribe. That's all you have to do. And if you want to go further and you want more knit and grit, just send the minimum donation of $5 via PayPal. My link is in the description below, and we can get into the reading with more details and also um, utilizing discernment that we're not openly saying this here on YouTube. So if you want that kind of privacy, it can be provided. And all you have to do is send the payment via PayPal, put your phone number in the description, and then send me a call via my Google number, or I can call you, and then we can take it from there. But for right now, special offer, just like and subscribe. That's all I ask for. Hopefully you guys can hear the music. It's let's see here. It's Sacred Spirit. It's the name of the song. It's by David and Steve Gordon. Drumming is actually very grounding. Kind of induces a trance. Excellent for meditation. All right, hi there, Jenny. Just got your comment here, and you want a general reading? Okay, fantastic. Hi. Also, thank you for liking and subscribing. Greatly appreciated. Remember, guys, all you have to do is like and subscribe and pop in your question. So, Jenny, I'm going to let you choose. I just want you to go ahead and tell me, do you want me to use this deck, which is called the Phases of the Moon, or this deck, which is the Wolf deck? You can say the black deck or the wolf deck. Okay. All right, so we're going to move this one aside. Alrighty. And in case anyone is wondering, this is wolf quartz. Ah, funny. I called it wolf quartz. This is actually rose quartz, but in times of antiquity, it was called wolf quartz. Sometimes placing a piece of quartz over a deck strengthens your connection to the deck, so it responds to you better. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards for you, Jenny, and I'll do a 3-card spread. And if I need to, I'll go ahead and elaborate and go beyond the 3-card spread. So here we go. Let's see. Okay, no cards jumped out this time. So let's go ahead. Let's see what life has in store for you. Okay. All right, this is very good. This is a very healthy process that I see in this spread. I see that you're transitioning from a time where you felt overwhelmed by emotion. A lot of it was your perception on a matter that induced emotion. Sometimes what's really happening and what we see are two different things, and then we calculate what's happening and we make it bigger than what it is, and we drown in it. It's like drowning in a glass of water. And I see that you're leaving a situation where you felt completely overwhelmed and powerless. You kept your head above water and you're moving forward. Um, I see that it kind of has to do with starting a new life, but with old elements in your new life. And it talks about discarding that, to kind of just let go of things that you can't change, those things of your former life. Um, and then we're transitioning into the present time, and we have the children card here. It doesn't indicate that you'll be having any children anytime soon. It just really means that your existing relationships are going to strengthen, primarily in your family dynamic. You're going to understand your family members a lot better, and you're going to appear very reliant. You're going to build long lasting relationships with your family. That's what that card indicates. So healthy growth. This is like a new adventure in your life. Relationships are really going to benefit. Now, this card I'm happy to share with you because this card completely signifies happiness. It means that in your future, you're actually, the grounds that you're treading on now, they're going to be so far behind you in the future that your future, you cannot even imagine it right now. Like how it's going to look, you can't even, there are no elements in your life right now that indicate what your future is going to look like. Your future is is a mystery to you completely, but you're very, this card radiates with a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. Um, there's traveling involved, and there's also financial freedom involved. We're going to elaborate a little bit more. And we got that card, this card, Okay. Now, this is elaborating on the recent situation. This is just talking about plans not working the way you thought they would. It's kind of like watching everything fall apart. This is in the past section of the reading, so we're moving past that. So you're going to see going into the present that things are going to move smoother and smoother, as opposed to how they were previously. If you were planning and things just weren't working out the way you wanted them to. Now, we have we have a little skirmish coming up in the present. This is in the present. It just means that someone in your life is not going to agree entirely with a perspective or a view you have on a matter. Just stand your grounds, be firm, and you'll be okay. Um, it just looks like an older person. They're just going to challenge you, challenge your new way of looking at life. But you know yourself, you're going to be fine. Let's see here. And okay, let me see here. Here we go. We have the isolation card also coming up in the future. There is coming with the wonderful things that come in the future. You're going to find that you are going to be spending some time alone, but it's more like a time of self-reflection. Just a little tiny bit of time alone where you're going to have some time to yourself to think and kind of reflect on previous experiences and grow from that. The main vibration that I'm receiving from this card is just growth, making you just a stronger person. And here, this is a very interesting card. This is part of your past card. Okay. You're a strong person from what I can see, because your life is not without obstacles. But this card actually talks about, oh my gosh, and then my cards fell. That'll be fine. This card talks about getting in touch with your heritage. This talks about transitioning from the material world into the spiritual world. So you're going to be learning. You're transitioning. You're going to be learning a lot about your heritage and your own gifts. Black and red symbolize, again, the physical world, the dirt, the earth, money, all things that pertain to physical life. The blue, the two tones of blue signify things of the sky, thoughts, belief systems, esoteric wisdom, philosophy, theology. So you're crossing over into a new realm. You're going to be learning a lot about yourself. There's a lot of wisdom to gather. You're going to be learning about the history of your family, your lineage, your bloodline. They're, you're very gifted, and you're moving into that area of your life. You needed this. You needed this experience. You needed to live off the physical world because your spirit has been growing, and you're going to unveil your spiritual gifts. You're going to unveil your hereditary gifts, and you're going to transform as a person. This card just signifies just a few obstacles, a few setbacks that you're going to be facing in the soon approaching now. But as you are unveiling your gifts and you're learning more about your intuitive insight, you're learning more about your own natural abilities, you're going to, in a way, crush a person's illusion, but you're doing it for the better. Just my only recommendation is that you express some gentleness, because it's signifying here that there's no sensitivity, no buffer. So you're very straightforward with that person. So just a little recap, okay, of the reading. We're moving forward. We have the support of family. We're moving into a happy state, a more fulfilled state of life, and you're discovering things about yourself, and ultimately you will be able to tell people things that they may or may not be ready to hear. Just be a little sensitive, especially with one individual. If you can think of a very sensitive person in your life, that's the person, that's who bubbles you're going to burst. Just be gentle about it, because they make it very, very emotional and feel very vulnerable in your presence. So Jenny, that is your reading. I hope you're happy with it. Again, once I'm done streaming, you can revisit the section of your reading. I think it starts at the 40-minute mark or the 35-minute mark. All right, I had cards that fell. My phases of the moon cards actually fell while I was performing that reading, and now I gotta pick them up and find my crystal. Hello, new viewer. Tonight I'm doing something special for just a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I will give you a reading right here, right now. All you have to do is comment in the section with your question, and we'll begin the reading with your deck of choice. So guys, anyone that watches this video, when it finally posts on my YouTube channel, I'm actually going to get off live. My contact info is in the description below. Feel free to find me on Instagram first. You can type in Anthony Wolfhaven. You'll find me directly, or you can send me an email at anthonywolfhaven@gmail.com if you want to schedule a private reading. But I do intend on going back online at 9 tonight Eastern Standard Time. That's 2 hours from now. Um, so I will go on live again, and I'll be go ahead and performing readings. Just stay tuned.